guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Madison and I'm the creator of This Faithful Home. Guys, today I'm going to start part 1 of a series that I'm calling Super Simple Spring DIY Craft Projects. That was a mouthful. I'll come up with a better title. We are going to be doing different craft decor for spring for the house. You guys can do these projects because they're super simple and easy. If you don't like doing DIY projects or crafting and you just want to see me make stuff and spend 10 minutes out of your day watching me on a video, then we can do that as well. So thank you all of you who are already subscribed, and if you're not, make sure that you subscribe. And starting with these adorable little bunnies, guys. They're pretty freaking cute, if I do say so myself. These are so stinking easy to make. All you have to have is a few supplies or a crafty friend that you can beg to do for you and share this video with them and give them ideas to do for them, and maybe they'll help you out and give you a bunny in return. But nonetheless, let me take you through what you'll need to make this project, and let's see if I can stand these up and not look weird. Yeah? You think I can balance them? Probably not. Okay, so anyways, to make these bunnies, you only need a few things. One, you're gonna need material, obviously, because they're made out of material. I chose a couple different fabrics from Hobby Lobby. This is like a really cute green color, very springy. Springy? Yeah. I mean, you can't get more in tune with spring than a pattern that literally has flowers on it. Come on. And then I also chose to do a solid color to go and balance out these. This actually, if you look at it up close, you can see like leaves on it, but it's all white. So I like this. It ties into both of the other fabrics that I used for the bunnies, and I think these three really coordinate well together, and these will sit probably on my TV stand for the decor. On top of the material, you are going to need a pattern, and I am actually using this pattern from the website birchandplum.com. She already had a tutorial on how to make these bunnies that I found like on Pinterest, just searching bunny fabric sewing tutorial spring, you know, all the words, right? And I found her pattern and it was free to print out, so I will leave her link down below. That way you guys can find the same pattern that I use. And it's pretty simple. You just print out the template as is from the download and it's already set to size. Another thing obviously you're going to need is a sewing machine because we are sewing this project. So obviously you're going to need a sewing machine. I have my handy dandy Janome sewing machine, and I've already set it with gray thread that's going to coordinate with these. Another item that you will need is, I guess we can start with this one, is going to be the polyfill. That's what we are going to use to stuff the bunnies. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby a long time ago, but they always have this in stock in the sewing section. I also picked up this jute twine from Hobby Lobby. As you can see here, the little bow tie that I put on each of the bunnies is from the jute twill twine, whatever you want to call it. And I picked this up at Hobby Lobby as well. And then some other tools you will need is an iron, because you want to make sure that your fabric is ironed flat, scissors to cut out your template, and then to do the fabric after you trace your template. And speaking of tracing, you're going to need some sort of pen. And the last thing you're going to need, which this one isn't a necessity, you can use a different method to sew this, but to get that zigzag look around the edge of the bunny, I'm going to use pinking shears that I also picked up at Hobby Lobby. Man, I should be sponsored by Hobby Lobby at this point with everything I've been saying. Alright guys, first thing I'm doing for this project is cutting out the template and then tracing my pattern onto each of the materials. Make sure that you cut out 2 of each fabric, and I always trace on the wrong side, not the pretty side. Alright, now that we have our adorable bunnies cut out, we are going to sew them together, but this time, unlike normal videos when I say sew right sides together, we are going to actually sew them how they are going to look. So the nice side is going to be out on both pieces. So go ahead and sew them with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, and then we will check back with you in a moment. Now you can see here I am taking these pinking shears I talked about earlier and cutting just on the outside of the stitch line. This creates the rickrack zigzag look. It helps the fabric to not fray as easily, and it gives it a really pretty finish. And here is a look at the bunnies after I cut all of them with the pinking shears. I love the little detail that it adds. Guys, I'm super excited because we have our bunnies all sewn, and so now we need to take our polyfill, stuff them, sew them at the bottom, take our twine, and we'll get these guys finished up, all right? If you didn't know this already, all of the polyfill bags come with this little chopstick looking thing. This is to actually help you get your polyfill down into like tighter areas such as the ears or like arms on a doll. So utilize that if necessary. Now remember, these aren't going to need that much stuffing, but you don't want them to be flat. So make sure you really work it in there to get the stuffing all the way in every nook and cranny. Alright, once you think you have enough stuffed, I extra stuffed the middle of him, that way I could flatten him out. Hold your ends together and put it under the sewing machine again to do a top stitch at the bottom to close it, and then we will fluff this guy out. What I like to do is take my hands and rub them back and forth so it pushes the polyfill into the base where you just stitched. Kind of nicely evens it out. All right, guys, if these aren't adorable as they are, I don't know what is, but I'm going to take it one step further and get the twine, jute, whatever I want to call it, that I got at Hobby Lobby, and we are going to give them a cute little necktie. Go ahead and find the end of this roll. Can't find the end, just make your own. Just good enough. So I'm going to do 2 per bunny. So let's tie it around the neck. Trim off the excess, and look how cute that is, guys. Let's do that for the other 2. All right, guys. Look how adorable these bunnies turned out. They are the perfect cute little decor. I decided to put them on our TV stand, and they just add the cutest little touch for spring. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial video on how to make these adorable bunnies. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you thought of this project. Make sure you check back so that you don't miss out a video. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so that you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. Normally I post videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Bye guys!